Hi Cece, it's Auntie. I'm gonna read you a book today, like a real book, like not like the last two episodes where I was just talking to you about things. Well, I'm probably gonna talk to you about a lot of things because your little cousin Ruben is in the sunroom with me right now. We're in the sunroom of my new house that I just moved into because we talked about that last time, which you've been to, which you loved. But Ruben is currently obsessed with the sunroom, so I figured we'd come in here because the lighting's really good and I had a few extra minutes before work, so I figured I'd bust this video out. But that little monster is running around here, so there's probably going to be a point in this video where I'm going to have to stop reading and just yell at the cat or something. But this is a book called Flowers, and I'm realizing now that when I make this video, everything's probably going to be backwards because, like, I don't know how to not make it backwards. But maybe when I watch the video back, it'll be forwards. I don't really know how this works. We're going to find out together. So let's learn about flowers. Ruben, knock it off. Let's look behind the petals of the crocus. Wow. The orange pistil and the yellow stamens are hidden behind the petals. Pollen from the stamens must reach the pistil of another crocus for seeds to form. Did you know that? Because I didn't know that. Most flowers have colorful petals and sweet scents to attract the animals, especially insects who like to eat their sweet nectar or pollen. The pollen sticks to tiny hairs on the insect's body, and the insects carry the pollen from flower to flower. How about that? All the flowers do the same thing. They produce seeds so that new plants can grow. The petals bloom bright yellow. Dandelions begin to, I read this backwards, sorry. So apparently, the dandelions begin as buds, and then the petals bloom bright yellow. And then after the insect pollinates the flower, the petal withers and dry up. I can't read, I'm like really struggling, sorry. The ripe seeds of a dandelion are attached to feathery white parachutes, which the wind carries away. When the seeds finally land on soil, the new dandelion plants will begin to grow. One dandelion flower is actually made up of hundreds of tiny flowers. Nope, florets, packed tightly together to form one head. Each yellow petal is a floret. The strawberry is one kind of plant that most people do not grow from seeds. The little tiny green buds open to reveal flowers with small white petals. Each mature plant sends out string-like runners that send down roots from which new plants grow. We grow these plants for their delicious red, juicy fruit. The fruit begins to grow from the center of the flower. When the berries ripen and turn red, they have tiny little yellow seeds on the outside. See? Wow. Oh, that page is stuck together. This book, by the way, is made from 1993. That was like 26 years ago. God, that was hard, sorry. All fruits grow from flowers. The fruit contains the seed. See? This is an apple. This is an eggplant. And this is a green bean, which I've never seen a green bean with a flower like that, so I think this book is a big fat liar. We call these vegetables, but scientists call them fruits because they contain seeds. That's been like the argument of my lifetime, at least. I don't know if it'll still be a thing with you, but like people cannot seem to get fruits and vegetables figured out. Like anytime somebody's like, oh, it's tomato, it's a vegetable, this one's like, no, it's a fruit because it grows on a vine and it has seeds inside, but like strawberries are a fruit and the seeds are on the outside. Who knows? It's a whole thing. The world just can't agree on fruits and vegetables, which you would think would be an easy thing for the world to agree on, but like we can't do it. It's a struggle. Maybe you'll grow up and find a way to make the world just agree on things with your grace and beauty and whatever else you're gonna create as a human, because you're gonna do amazing things, because that's just the kind of girl you are. People sometimes use parts of certain flowers to make delicious foods, drinks, and spices. Spices. Seriously, I should just go back to talking to you because reading is a struggle. Saffron powder comes from the pistil of the crocus. Didn't know that. That's interesting. Saffron is a good old spice. It's in a lot of Indian food, I think, which is delicious, but don't ask me what I like from Indian restaurants because I don't know what it's called. I just know what it tastes like and what it looks like. And I usually go with my friend Corey, who haven't seen in a while, but he's usually my Indian restaurant guy to go with because he's like, oh, get this, you'll like it. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, so saffron comes from crocus flowers. This one right here. Fun fact. Let me see. This is a lot of information about things that I don't care about. Chamomile is a soothing tea, or can be made into a soothing tea from the dried chamomile flowers. It's usually what most teas are made of, I think, is dried flowers and herbs and things. Yeah, you know, that's a lot more stuff. Sunflowers. Let's read about sunflowers. Those are fun. Look at that pretty picture. Do you like that one? I feel like you might like a sunflower. You seem like a sunflower kind of girl. Sunflowers are very large plants. They can grow up to 10 feet tall, and crushed sunflower seeds are used to make cooking oil. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Let's watch this one. This is fun. See how it goes to the next page? Oh, it's like there's the front of the sunflower and there's the back of the sunflower. Isn't that something? Sunflowers are grown in large fields, and their dried seeds are delicious and healthy to eat. I don't really like them. They're not that good. The sunflower gets its name from the way the blossoms turn to follow the movement of the sun. I did know that, but that's kind of a, you know, the thing that people know. Okay, let's see. Here are some favorite flowers. Do you recognize any of them? This is a jonquil. Looks like a daffodil to me. This is an orchid. This is a sage. This is a foxglove. I think my mom likes those. This is a clover. You'll probably see those in my yard because my yard is full of weeds. Bluebell, a nice little iris, and a violet. Even if their colors differ, all flowers are the same kind. Wow, whoa, hi. Again, English is my first language, I promise. Even if their colors differ, all flowers of the same kind have the same number of petals. That I did not know. Florists get their flowers from plants grown on farms in warm countries or in sunny greenhouses. Scientists called horticulturists try to create new breeds of flowers with sweeter smells and unusual colors. Look at these unusual colors. Wow. Here's a daisy. And here's a tiger lily. And here's a dianthus. And here's a hawthorn. And a pansy. Now, how come I can say the word dianthus with no problem, but I can't say the word spices? I don't understand. This is a buttercup. And this page wanted me to draw, dry, and save the flowers, which I just never did because I was like a child when this happened and I didn't know what that meant. So that book has been neglected on that page. But look, it flips the page so you can pretend that you put your flower there. So I've just always pretended that that was my flower that I saved. Cool, great job. That's the buttercup. Edelweiss is a bright blue gentians. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that page because it's really hard. Whether in a garden, a forest, or a field, you should never pick any flowers without permission. If we pick only those flowers that grow in great abundance, there will always be flowers for everyone to enjoy. Now, do they want you to get the permission from the flower or from the person who owns the land that the flower is grown on? That's what we're unsure about. But Ruben's being really good. He was being a little bit of a turd a minute ago, messing with the blinds when we first started. And I think the sound of my voice and struggling me to read has calmed him down because now he's sleeping on the floor. You want to see your cousin? There he is. Say hi, cousin. Look. Say hi, Cece. We love you. You're a good boy, huh? Yeah. Well, Cece, we miss you, and we love you so much, and I can't wait for you to come visit again, and hopefully the dogs won't be so crazy, and Ruben won't be so scared, and you'll be less fussy on the drive here, and your mother won't be having a nervous breakdown. So, yeah, that's all I got for you today. I have to go to work now. I love you so, so much. Like, so, so much. To the moon and back, and all the stars, and all the things. Oh my God, where's the cat? I gotta go. This cat's out of control. Goodbye.